Okay, now let's continue giving volume to the character as we were doing in the first part. This is where I say that the proportion of certain areas can help us to determine the size of some areas. For example, we see that the mouth, if we think of this distance, is smaller than the distance between the lower part of the eye than the upper part. Let's look at it from different angles. The idea is that this distance is less than the distance in the eye. What we can do is also to change the subtool that we are using. Remember that we can do it from the panel subtools, or pressing the N key we can see the amount of subtools that we can use. Let's go to the subtool of the eye and we can reduce the distance of the eye just a little bit. Again we go to the body. Here we see that there is no curvature. I mean, like a snot. There is a perfect curve. That is the idea that we will try to generate here. Do not worry if at this moment it looks like a mosquito, because those things will be polished as we go. Well, let's see. Assuming that the character's mouth is in this area, which is a little closer to the concept as far as distance is concerned. Here we see that we need to polish it a little, but the proportions are taking the form of the concept. That's good. If the mouth is here, we see that the distance is less than this. Let's soften this area a bit. We need to add a little volume here and here. Remember, the idea is that it looks fat, that is, rounded and not at all slender. The last thing we can do is, for example, to reduce the size of the neck a little here, since it shows that it was very thick. Maybe here we can get the legs a bit short. Well, we see that the character is taking a better shape. This has to be done with a lot of patience because you have to polish it a lot. Really, really a lot. For example, here we lacked, as I said before, to make it a little fatter. Rounded. Okay, I think that with this we are getting the base we need. Let's add one last thing. Here we will change the size of the torso, just a little bit, because in this case it looks very thick. Then we will modify it a bit. Maybe the legs were a bit thick, but that will change later. As you can see, the character improves little by little, although for now it seems a little mosquito. Later we will see that little by little it will get a better shape. In the next video we will edit a little more the character and we will learn a new technique to identify in which areas we will be able to add certain volumes. So see you in the next video.